All right, guys, what is up? Today's date is May the 7th. It is a Wednesday and it's beautiful here in Istanbul, I'm telling you. If you guys have never been to Istanbul before, you got to make that on one of your wish lists to head to. I'm so glad to be back here in Turkey after being gone for about 3 months to the Philippines, where it was amazing. The food was so good. I actually gained 7 pounds. Didn't really care too much about my diet. Still tried to exercise, but it was impossible because the food quality was just insane. So here we are back in Turkey, ready to get back into a massive routine of hitting the gym, but more importantly, heavily focusing on crypto because as you guys know, the market looks amazing. Bitcoin ended up hitting near the $98,000 range, which was actually very unexpected, but this is a really good sign because it's showing us that we're very bullish. So welcome everybody to the daily update. My name is Philakone. Most people call me Phil, and I'm gonna give you guys like a 10 to 12 minute update to catch you up on exactly what's been going on. I've been in the crypto markets now for about 10 years. I've seen 3 major bull markets and 2 major bear markets, and I really want this market to keep continuing. Based on the way things are trending right now, the market looks exceptionally bullish from a technical perspective and even more so bullish on the fundamental level. So my goal is to give you the best advice possible from a non-financial perspective, of course, to guide you through how I'm personally going to approach this market to extract profits from the market. So my goal is to simply extract profits from the market. As much as I care about the fundamental side of crypto and I want it to highly succeed, I'm more concerned about extracting profits by perhaps swinging for a longer term position and especially scalping and day trading. So for all those that know me, I think you would agree with me when I say that I specialize in shorting. In fact, right after this video, guys, I'm going to be jumping right to my platinum group and we're going to live stream together and I'm going to try to trade this coin called Cato. So let's get right into it. So Cato is a negative funding fee coin right now that's about to expire soon, but it has been trending extremely bullishly for a long period of time now. It's gone up about 80% in 2.5 days. And this is a coin that might be shortable despite it having a negative funding rate. I'm going to extend this, guys, for one more day because too many people are still asking me about this 50% off sale that I have. Guys, I released one of the best courses out there, Philakone's The Art of Scalping. It's going to contain all of my golden playbooks, and I'm going to do it for one more day, and then this website's going to change entirely. And then after that, it's back to the full price, and you guys will not get the bonuses with it anymore either until way down the road if or when I decide to have another sale. So right now it's going to be 50% off from 500 to 250, and that's a 50% off sale, guys, with bonuses as well. If you are a basic member of my Discord group or not even a member at all, you automatically get a lifetime basic membership to the Discord group. If you're a current basic lifetime member, you get upgraded to the elite tier. And don't worry, you guys are probably wondering the differences with the tiers. I'll get to them as well. And if you're an elite tier or the platinum tier, you're gonna get 2 extra weeks in the platinum tier where I live stream. So basically this course, guys, it's got right now, it's got 35 lessons. I've got more examples I'll be adding soon. And it's got 13 live trade examples to show you guys exactly how I trade using these strategies, okay? And the difference between the tiers is that the basic tier simply gets basic charts and basic videos. The elite tier gets higher engagement, higher quality posts, better charts, and also better quality videos. The platinum tier gets to see me live stream to see every single trade that I take. You can basically copy my trades. You are also going to get all of the trades narrated as well. I will go through the hunting for a coin process with you guys so you can see how I'm hunting for coins. You're going to hear me narrate my thought process out loud pretty much 4 to 8 hours a day depending on the amount of coins to trade. So guys, jump on it. Today, if you see this video for the very last time, this will be the last time that I have it on sale. So guys, right now, Bitcoin is looking incredible, okay? It made potentially 5 waves, but right now, it looks like it kind of double topped for now, okay? So there's this indicator I use, guys. It's a super trend indicator, okay? This is a very important indicator of mine, okay? You can see that before it was trending, after it hit the top here, it broke below the 4-day. See, this is on the 4-day chart. It turns from green, bullish green, to red. It also creates this 81-day lower high pattern. And with this lower high pattern, this yellow line right there, we finally break out of it after 81 days. And then it flips very bullish. So you can see right now that we're actually bullish on the daily chart. Okay, we're very bullish on the daily chart. It actually bounces above this trend indicator right there. And it also bounces above it right here as well. Okay, this is a huge bounce, but the question is, will we actually be able to stay above it? How is the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA doing as well? Let's clear up a bunch of these things, and you're gonna see that on the daily chart, we're trending both above the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA. So right around here is where most people thought it was going to death cross. The death cross is when the white line, which is the 200 EMA, it ends up crossing with the yellow line, the 50 EMA. So then instead of the white line, the 200 EMA supporting on the bottom, it ends up resisting instead, and it crosses to the top. Kind of like how we see it in a bear market over here, where the white line is at the top. If that ended up happening, it would have been very scary because it could have signaled to the market that maybe this bull run is over. But instead of actually crossing, it ends up bouncing extremely hard. So now we're both above the 50 and the 200 EMA, which is a phenomenal sign. And we're also very bullish above the 4-day as well. We're above both the 50 and the 200 EMA, and we're also above the super trend indicator as well. And you can see it on the weekly chart looking phenomenal as well, where we're trending both above the 50 EMA, the 200 EMA, and also the super trend indicator as well, where it's heading above there. So all signs right now are pointing towards a massive bounce that occurred. You can see that on the weekly chart, the 50 EMA, it ended up holding extremely well over there, over here. Basically, the 50 EMA has held extremely well since the beginning of the bull market reaching the bottom. You can see that in November, it reached the bottom in 2022. And then all of 2023, basically, we end up holding above there. We fell below it just for a small period of time, but look at it now. It's just looking incredibly bullish. Now, I think that many people are going to start DCing very soon. They're going to get into this market even more. I think that people were more so nibbling before at the market because they were unsure of the uncertainty. They were very cautious because of all the fundamental news that we saw before. It wasn't aligning with how the charts were looking technically, right? But now that the confidence is back in, and there's major news, right, with China announcing, both China and America, they're announcing that they're planning to meet because to talk about the tariffs, because it seems like this tariff war, 100% here, 125% there, 135% there. And despite how China is acting very tough right now, and they're basically fighting back and saying, hey, America, we don't need you in any way. We've been here for 5,000 years before you, and we're going to be here for 5,000 years more without you. But the truth is they're very dependent on each other. And the last thing that they want is to have their economy severely affected this much right now. And you go to a lot of stores in America and the shelves are empty, right? So I think that they're coming to a mutual agreement very soon. And this is the anticipation of the tariff meeting going very, very well. And this might even be the first time that we see Bitcoin decouple from the S&P 500. You can see that right now the S&P 500 had a major drop, but it didn't really rally that much, right? It didn't really do much, as you can see. But Bitcoin ended up doing a massive recovery. So even though there's talks of a major recession happening right now, it seems like it's possible for one of the first times in history that Bitcoin might decouple from the S&P 500. So I'm very bullish on Bitcoin right now. I personally will not be buying any more Bitcoin for this particular cycle. I'm going to wait for the next cycle. But what I do know is that altcoins are going to potentially have a major season soon. And remember that the most profits that are made is going to be at the very end of the bull run of the alt season. It's going to be made in like the last 10% of the final run. So you have to be available, you have to be present, you have to know how to day trade, you have to have skills that are up there. Otherwise, if your skills are not up there and you're just hoping for the best, you're not going to extract profits from the market. That's why I created that scalping course I think it's going to really help people learn a lot of my strategies, especially when you guys go through it. They're not repeated strategies, guys. They're highly optimized strategies with golden rules that I talk about. And especially when you see a lot of the examples over here, they're beautiful. They're mostly shorting, right? But that's what I am. I'm a really good shorter, right? So that's how it's gonna go. This was a massive profit for this one. I forgot how big it was. I think it was like 8,000, no, maybe 14,000 or something like that. I can't remember, but that was a really good trade where I recorded for 44 minutes. This one too for 36 minutes trading Philakone. So there's many things that you guys will learn from it. You gotta know. I'm serious. Like I can't emphasize that enough. That you guys gotta get your skills up there, because if this market continues the way it's been looking right now, you guys are gonna have major FOMO, or you're not gonna have the skills to capitalize on it, right? So you look at the total 3 crypto market, and you see that this is the March 14 high where Bitcoin ended up hitting about 74K last year, and then you can see that we broke below it, right? We broke below it. But now we broke above it over here, found a resistance, and now we're bouncing above it. So this is critical for us to hold. And you can see that a lot of coins, guys, are just going to the moon. You're seeing like Kato go up today, Band, Lever. Every day I'm waking up and I'm seeing, except for yesterday, but every day I wake up, I'm seeing like 5-6 coins that are moving over 20%. It's only been 7 days into the month. But if you take a look at the monthly chart, you're gonna see that a lot of coins have moved, guys. Like this is looking amazing, right? 7 days into the month, and you got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 coins that are moving over 30% or over 20% already, and it's only the beginning of the month. So look at this, is like a kid going to a candy store right now, or a fat kid going to a candy store. The opportunities are going to be endless. So unless you guys know how to extract profits, right? Like as much as you could just buy and hold in DCA, that's one way you could make profit. But imagine if you had the set of skills where you can do both. You can hold longer term by DCAing, a small portfolio, like a shorter term portfolio, maybe for a few months, depending on how this market goes. And then you're day trading as well at the same time, right? That's going to be kind of a killer bonus. We see coins like AIoT, MemeFi, Ava, Kato. These guys are just skyrocketing right now. So it's been like 13 minutes right now already. Guys, the market's looking like it's heating up hard. It really is heating up. And as soon as I finish this video, I'm going to jump on a live stream with the Platinum Tier group, and I'm going to live trade. I'm going to try to catch Kato, or at least give them a really good update on how the altcoin market is looking right now. And then hopefully I can catch one solid trade tonight and go from there. So when I was out and about today, I caught this trade for, I think, $1,600. Let me just double check. I'm gonna post it to my Discord group as well. So yeah, I caught Kato today for $1,400. That was a pretty good one today. I'll show you guys it. I just caught it like randomly, right? So I just posted this on Discord right now that I was out and about. I was looking at a house today that we got. So we're actually moving after 2-3 months of looking for a house. Yo, I'm moving to a new house, a crazy house. One that has 6 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, like 5 full bathrooms. Oh man, it's got a huge patio, terrace. Man, I cannot wait to move. It's got this gigantic swimming pool. And I coincidentally caught this. Like I was having lunch with my lawyer and my lady, and I caught this trade in like 40 something minutes. About 40 minutes I caught this trade, and I showed my lawyer. I'm like, yo, I just made $1,400 in like in 40 minutes. And this is Turkey, right? But we're close to him. And he's like, this is what I make. He said straight up to me, he's like, this is what I make in like 2 to 3 months of working in Turkey as about 2 months as a lawyer in Turkey. I'm like, that's crazy, right? So when you have the skills, you can literally do it in public, right? It's funny. So I'm gonna let you guys go because I'm really anxious and excited to go live trade with my Platinum Tier group. And don't forget, guys, it's the last day, man. If you guys beg me after and be like, yo, can I still get the sale? This one right here, like later, after you see this video, I'm not gonna honor it. There's no point. I'm not gonna saturate my group and let people staggering inside. Bam, guys, let's go trade Platinum Group if you watch this video.